talk about creating social media content calendars. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the Bite Size Marketing Hack Podcast, where you get the confidence to hack your marketing 5 minutes at a time. Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Mark.
My name's Rashawn.
And welcome to Bite Size Marketing Hacks. We help you cut through the digital noise and connect with the right people for your business in little bite-sized pieces to hack the marketing for your business. Hey, today we're going to talk about how to get into the groove of posting on social media with a content calendar. Take us in, Rashawn.
Hey, what's up, guys? So again, like Mark said, how do we get into the groove of creating a content calendar? I know for me, for instance, sometimes I forget, I'm oblivious that there's a world outside of my own. Like, as far as we're in America, but there's people overseas that may be our potential audience. We want to maximize the opportunity that we have to reach people even overseas in our business, right? Because you even have clients, you have customers that don't live necessarily inside of America, inside your boulevard, your street, and you want to reach them. So first things being first, I've heard it said that midnight is oftentimes the very first hour where your customer is online willing to buy your product. Like right at midnight, you may be missing out on a great opportunity to get sales and drive conversion. So I want to talk about what we don't talk about often is like going outside of our own, parameters of time to schedule something that's going to, help our business, schedule content that's going to help our business.
That's good. And I think even I've just had that question so much of like, what's the right time to post? People want to ask that down into the specific of when should I be posting? And there's so much around that. Like, who are your target users? Where do they live? And then experimenting around when they might be online. And so could be that midnight, strangely maybe, could be the time to start posting.
A great time. Even with the algorithm, for instance, there's a great chance, just like we were talking about in previous episodes, that we have people overseas that may connect with our content. They may even come into our website, get signed up to our email list, and we sort of like miss out or forget about them as, people who potentially become a part of our brand or become customers or even help spread the word about us. And on social media, it's so important not to do that because, dude, like they could be a huge part of your engagement, which opens the algorithm to reach more people, even where you are. But two, just individuals who like will really support your brand and business as far as a customer or client.
Okay, man. Well, what else do you want to dig into here?
So another thing I want to deal into is sometimes it's not bad to post real-time content, like real-time content. Maybe you're, working, you're in your workspace. We're here right now. We could take a selfie literally right now, sharing what we're doing in this moment and even, post it really quick. And I think just that genuine, organic post will go so much further. It's not only, I don't think it's like a sense of promotional post. It's not like us promoting us in our business, but it's more of a creative post. We're behind scenes being creative. We just add, hey, this is what it looks like for us. What are you doing today? Ask a question. And I think it helps inspires others to, jump into the movement of, hey, it's not bad to do real-time posts. I think a lot of times we want to jump into, how do I got to schedule here? How do I got to schedule there? Well, you can just do it right now, right here. In the moment. So I don't want to take away from the importance of posting in the moment. What are your thoughts on that? I know you're really good about that at times, Mark, is jumping on a quick, story, even on Instagram or, doing a quick video and posting it real time. Do you think it's vital or important?
Yeah, I do think there's this place for scheduling out content, and I think sometimes we can I think there was years ago, there was this advertisement about making some sort of food. I can't remember what it was, but the phrase was like, set it and forget it.
Yeah,
it's like,
got it.
It was an infomercial. That's what it was. You set it, you forget it, you're done. But I think we could take that approach into our social media and like set it and forget it.
Yes.
But people are on there to connect with us because they want to connect with us, not just see a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And so that whole idea of being live, being kind of spontaneous and creating content on the spot keeps it interesting and keeps it so that we're actually connecting with users.
So true, so true. And another thing is I would like to share about is it's a really good idea to map out your content, and be strategic about mapping out your content. We want to become better at targeting and ultimately post more content, but it's important that we understand that it's not just about posting, again, promotional content. I would keep promotional content at 20%.
Yeah.
Creative content at about 80%. So just like we talked about before in the past, when one of our favorite influencers, the jab, right hook.
Right hook.
We want to be able to, sell our, you want to be able to sell through creative content, not necessarily through promotion. Ask for the heart before you ask for the hand,
That's good.
So with that being said, I think that all goes into, really thinking about your plan on scheduling. That's why I'm bringing you here. Said all that to bring you here. Like, I think it's important that you keep in mind when you're scheduling, how can you be more mindful of who's your number one audience by looking at the analytics, but actually what's working. So I think it's test, and then do what's best. Look and see what's actually working throughout, your schedule in times when you're posting, but also in between that, 3 or 4 or 5 posts during the day, make sure you're doing on time, real time content.
Yeah, I want to speak to that real quick. I think I can have this tendency, just to be honest, and I've run into so many people who have this tendency that we don't start, we don't try, we don't get in the game because we don't want to do the wrong thing. We don't want to post it the wrong way. We don't want to put out their content that maybe is like not going to work, or it's going to make us look bad, or is this photo the best photo? We like overanalyze it.
Yeah, it's so true.
And then because we don't put anything out there, we don't have any content to get feedback on, get statistics on what's working, and adjust.
So true.
And so I think one of the biggest things I would suggest for those of you watching is start.
And that's simple too.
And even start with that place of like a couple of posts a day on Instagram. Start with a few posts a day on Facebook. Pick some times that are best times, and then you're gonna have some data after a couple months of what's getting some traction and what's not, and adjust.
Boom. I love that, Mark. I love that. And do you think, as far as once they get started and they start adjusting, it's important to see what types of content is actually working, as far as like the videos? Hey, we need more of this, or we need more imagery, or this type of imagery, as far as with, just our product, hanging there with the quote isn't working. So let's try putting people in the background, emotions, people connected with the product and things like that. So constantly being in a place where you're trying new things is really important.
It feels like, 20, 30 years ago, advertisements were polished and it was like a really great finished product that had been tried in other test markets and all this. But now everybody's creating content, and it's very acceptable to put out their things, to change it, to have things a little bit less polished, to have it be kind of raw and real. In fact, it's often desirable. So why not just lean into that and just start and then change it over time?
Boom. So true. Well, guys, I hope this has been helpful. There are several platforms that you can immediately start moving towards that may be helpful for you as far as your analytic tools and tools for publishing. One of them that I enjoy a lot was Sprout Social. That's one that I've used in the past. But however, as I'm moving forward and as I'm getting more engaged with even scheduling content, understand that there's a loss everywhere. When you're not natively posting on Facebook, when you're not natively posting on Instagram, you may lose a little on the algorithm, but you'll win as far as, I guess, time management will be huge. You just gotta, definitely go with where your needs are right now in the season. So. Yeah, I just wanted to add that quick nugget.
That's really good. That's really good. Well, this is a really meaty topic, so we could keep going on this. And in fact, I think maybe we should. We'll make a couple more podcast episodes on content scheduling, because we want to help you as an entrepreneur, a business person, to free up your time to do other things. And content scheduling can keep things off of just this constant mode of what to post next in the moment, but kind of help you to plan out ahead. So we'll keep talking about it.
Yes, let's do it. See you. Rate, review, and subscribe, guys. Thank you so much for being a part of the tribe. Take care.
Thanks for joining us. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe, and visit us at bitesizemarketinghacks.com for more resources and episodes that will help you hack your marketing 5 minutes at a time.